I tell you what, life with a Maserati, it's quite exquisite. Welcome to the Grecale Trofeo. Now, I have driven one of these before, but recently I've been noticing more and more Grecales on the UK roads, and I've been thinking, I'd like to revisit that car. So I sent an email to Maserati, asked if I could borrow one, and they said, yeah, take the Trofeo version for a week. Win. So yeah, I've been living with this thing for the last 3 or 4 days, and it goes back again in like 48 hours. But I thought before I hand it back, I should probably make some content for all of you. So I'm squeezing this in between a few other projects. It's one of those weeks where just every day I've got about 14 different things going on. So what I thought I'd do is just bring you along for 24 hours with the Grecale Trofeo. And first things first, I've got 100 miles to do in not that much time. I've got to go and pick up my daughter from nursery. I do not have the car seat with me, so I've got to go and collect that and install it. And yeah, it's going to be a little bit of a rush, but thank God, as I mentioned, we're in the Trofeo version of the Grecale, so this shouldn't be a problem. Now, as a reminder, or in case you don't know, there are a few different versions of the Grecale. The entry version has a 4-cylinder engine that puts out around 300 horsepower. Then there's the Moderna, which uses the same engine but puts out 330 horsepower. Then there's the fully electric version, the Folgore. I actually haven't had a go in one of those yet, I'd be quite intrigued to. And then yes, this, the Trofeo, which has the same Nettuno V6 engine as the MC20 MC Pura supercar. It puts out 530 horsepower, and in Corsa mode, it can do 0 to 62 miles an hour in 3.8 seconds. This might be a family SUV, but those are proper supercar performance stats. Now, I just mentioned Corsa mode. That is just one of the various driving modes available. There's a toggle here on the steering wheel, which allows me to kind of siphon through the various driver modes. So yeah, I'm still in Corsa right now, but if I wanted to, I could dial things back into Sport. We also have a GT mode, a comfort mode, and even an off-road mode. And each of these modes do quite dramatically change the dynamics and the characteristics of this car. Even the sound. I wonder if the mics will pick it up, but if I come to a standstill, hold on a second, see if you can hear the difference between GT mode and Sport. Just has this kind of bassy rumble. Even the ride height is being changed as well. There's a button in the middle of the drive mode selector, which allows you to choose between a softer or a harder suspension setting in Sport and Corsa. I am actually going to go back into Corsa mode right now because Corsa mode also allows you to do launch control. Whoa! Now, one thing I have to admit I didn't realise the first time I drove a Grecale is how spacious they are. It's actually class leading in its spaciousness, especially in the back. So a big bulky car seat like this is really easy to get in. This is annoyingly bulky, actually, this seat. I don't use it that often, but when needs must. It's also very fiddly. Hold on a sec. Get my ISOFIX mounting points. This is real dad life here, slightly unglamorous, but made glamorous by the fact that I'm doing it in a Maserati. There we go, and I've made good time. Well, good morning. It's the following day. The nursery run went very well. My daughter has nicknamed this car the King's car because she thinks the Maserati Trident looks like a crown for a king. So, yeah. I then tried to explain that Grecale is a wind, Maserati have this very old tradition of using iconic winds for naming their cars, the Ghibli, the Mistral, etc. And I think the Grecale is a wind, a Mediterranean wind. Yeah, that she didn't quite follow, but because we have these beautifully stitched and sort of embossed tridents on all the headrests, she was like, King's car. I quite like that. I think I'm going to nickname it the King's car as well. Anyway, I wanted to get the car washed because it's a busy day today. I actually got a lot of meetings, some of which in London at quite fancy locations. I wanted this car to look its best. And you may have noticed we've got a passenger on board today. Yes, my daughter left me one of her babies, said she didn't want me to be lonely when I went to work, which I thought was adorable. But also I saw it as another good opportunity to just demonstrate just how roomy it is on that rear bench. I always love coming for a meeting here because they let you park in this courtyard, which is a great opportunity to admire whatever car you came in, but also let other people admire it, which a lot of people have been doing. It does get looks, this Grecale. I thought whilst it was parked up, I'd just point out some of the visual differences for this Trofeo version, the sort of slightly sportier version. We get the redesigned front bumper, big old grille, and lots of exposed carbon fibre. That's going to be a theme as we make our way around the car, lots of carbon fibre. You get these bigger 21-inch wheels, these Trofeo badges with kind of red outline that really stand out. The side skirts have more carbon fibre. And then I think most importantly for any kind of sporty variant, around the back, you get these specific sports exhausts, which are fairly fruity, I have to say, housed in this massive carbon fibre rear diffuser. The car has sort of stance and presence. And then inside, a few other unique touches, beautiful amounts of sort of leather and stitching, and then this sort of three-dimensional carbon fibre on the main central tunnel, which has a real interesting feel to it, but yeah, adds to the plushness of that interior. So of course yesterday when I was in the countryside I was driving this thing around most of the time in Corsa mode, because why not? It was a chance to extract all the performance and like I mentioned, it's quite a lot of performance. But here in town I don't need all of that. So actually I leave the car, it's kind of default driving mode, which is GT mode. When you start the thing up, it starts up in GT mode. It just allows me to drive around in comfort and dare I say elegance. I feel quite elegant in here. I feel stylish. Something about a Maserati that, yeah, just elevates how I feel about myself. It's really nice. Walking up to the last meeting, I got out of the car, just felt nice about myself. Anyway, I'm now off to my next meeting, which I actually can't film. So for this video, we're going to have to kind of skip ahead. And we're going to be doing something quite fun towards the end of the day, or at least I've decided it's fun. We're going to get some ice cream. I'm not mad. I do realise it's the winter, but it's the weekend, or it's about to be the weekend. It's a Friday. It's been a long, hard week. And I know of an ice cream shop just around the corner from here, and I saw that it's recently won an award for its ice cream. And I thought, you know what, I'm feeling a little bit of Italian flair, having spent the week in the Grecale. So why not celebrate by going to get myself an award-winning ice cream. So yeah, we'll do that after I finish my next meeting. So see you in a few hours when we'll be on the hunt for some gelato. I'll let you in on a bit of a secret. I'm very often hiding in the back of cars in and around London. I park up and I have a coffee or I have some snacks and I just do some emails, check social media and stuff like that, because it's just a nice place to... I don't often sit in the back of cars, I'm usually in the front. No one really knows you're back here, so anyway, it's a winner in the Grecale. Now let's check this out. This is banana bread flavour. gelato. Oh wow, that's actually really good. That's really good. I don't know why I'm surprised. It's award-winning. Tastes amazing. Sorry, this is not an ice cream review, is it? Anyway, a bit of just sort of bonus content for you. I wanted to sort of showcase this car, given the fact that I've been driving it around for the week, so hopefully it's been of interest to all of you. Thanks to Maserati for lending me the car and letting me have a go in it all week. Stay subscribed. Plenty more ice cream related adventures to come.